What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again, and this is your match preview for Everton against Bournemouth, a game that Everton have to win, in my opinion, to stay in the Premier League. Everton have it in their own hands, playing a side that they've lost in the last 4 occasions, including a home defeat at Goodison. Last game of the season 2 years ago. Everton go into this game with injury issues at left back, right back. Ben Godfrey's also out, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin is also not available. I don't know what to say. This situation, I think it's very easy for us as fans to say it shouldn't have happened because, you know, we should have brought in a striker. We were told we'd bring in a striker, all of this stuff. The facts are we are where we are. And the facts are that this Everton team, over a period of 37 games, has amassed enough points to be 17th in the league. And be fighting relegation on the last game of the season. We're at home, but so are Leicester, who have just picked up in my opinion, a very, very vital point away at Newcastle, and almost nicked it. And you've got a Leeds side who are capable of winning at home. I'm scared. I haven't been able to do videos this week. I haven't slept properly, and you know, you convey that message to people on things like Twitter and Instagram and whatever, and people say, "Oh, you know, if football's that bad, Mike, you know, for your mental health, you should give it up and all this stuff." No. It's just Everton. My life is great, apart from Everton, and I enjoy making content. But this week has been the toughest of being an Everton fan in my life. I don't remember 94, I was 2. And I don't really remember 98, I was 6. But if this is how it felt, to feel like you could be going down, it's the worst feeling in the world. Like, there is not many worse than this. It's also Bournemouth, you know, and it sounds silly, but I'm not confident of beating Bournemouth. And I know it's probably the mind playing tricks on you, but we've got a bad record against Bournemouth over the last 4 games, and we've got to play them, go up early to make sure that, you know, teams like Leicester, teams like Leeds lose all confidence and faith. And I don't trust these players to do it. I don't trust these players to do anything. You know, I'm sitting here not knowing how to feel, not knowing how to talk about my emotions, not knowing really what 11 to pick, whether to back the manager, what we need to do in terms of whether manager's going to get it right or not. I'm just scared. And that everyone always says there's a final twist in the tale. Is that final twist Leicester stay up? Like, is it? You know, and I don't want to be negative. I'm trying not to. I said I wouldn't be negative before the video, so I'm just trying to convey my emotion without trying to convey my emotion. I'm trying not to shout. I'm trying not to be sad. I'm trying to be as neutral as possible, but inside I'm a mess. I'm an absolute mess. I never thought that my love of football would make me feel so shit. And I, you know, I'll say it as it is. I feel awful. Um, I genuinely believe that this Everton side are a disgrace. I do. But I'm desperate for them to stay up and prove me wrong. I'm desperate to have a summer where we can try and change things. I'm desperate for that new investment. I'm desperate to find out what's going on with financial fair play. You know, all of these caveats and things. I'm desperate. I'm desperate for this team to stay in the Premier League. I'm begging them. And it's in our hands. You know, Everton only have to win. But it's something we've struggled with all season. I would have felt much more confident if Leicester hadn't picked up that point at Newcastle. I would have actually probably said, yeah, we're going to stay up on the last game of the season. Because in my heart of hearts, my score prediction is 2-2. And I got the 3-0 right against Man City. And I got the 1-1 right against Wolves. And I am praying I'm wrong. Praying. You know, I listened to Sean Dyche's press conference and I can't listen to it anymore. I just can't listen to it. I can't cope. I've been asked to go on various channels. It's my wife's birthday on Sunday. You know, I haven't wanted to speak to people this week. Do you know what? I've been football depressed. The thing that's got me through this week is the family and you know, my life, my job and whatever. Because football has been horrible to think about, if I'm being completely frank and honest. You know, I was listening to some of Connor's stuff, and obviously I do beat the drop, and I was listening to Chappie, and there almost seems like a resignation with Leeds and Leicester that they're going down. But Leicester going into this game will surely have more confidence than Everton do. Which is weird saying that, but they went to a team in the top four, got a 0-0 draw after being outplayed, absolutely. But they almost won the game. If it weren't for Pope, they would have won that game. I just hope the pendulum hasn't swung in their favour. You know, I just hope that Everton can get a result. You know, by hook or by crook, win the frigging game, win it. And I'm scared that we won't. Scared that we won't. You know, if I talk about the game tactically, McNeil can't play left back. He can't. Damari Gray has to start. I'd be tempted to start Ellis Sims as well. I'll probably take out Anana. I don't know who will put left back. Oh, Mikolenko's apparently back actually. Sorry, I think he may well start. I don't know who you put right back. James Garner was pretty good there. Did you put James Garner at right back? I think the fact that I and millions of other Evertonians around the world are sitting here stressing, not knowing what to think, not having the positivity in their heart to see a way through. I think it's really difficult. All I know is for 95 minutes of that football match on Sunday, we need to cheer, shout, scream. We absolutely need to be the 12th man. We absolutely do. This team have proven time and time again that they are not capable of dealing with pressure on their own, and they need us. You know, and part of the synopsis of the game, you know, as you read through the situation, how would it read out? Well, the one constant in all of that will be that Everton fans were brilliant, because we always are. I spoke to John, and John said that if we win the game, he won't be staying behind to clap. He won't be running onto the pitch. He will get his coat and he will go home. I made a joke about not bothering taking a coat. It's meant to be sunny, but that's me and John. But he's done. He's done with this pain, this drama. I'm done. It's unfair. You know, I sit here and I make content, but it fundamentally is unfair, this situation, because my dad got to witness Everton win league titles, FA Cups, European Cup winners, Community Shields, get to finals in League Cups, etc. I've seen Everton play 2 games in the Champions League, play in the Europa League. I think it was did they get to last 16 against Fiorentina? You know, I've seen us in Europe. My little boy's going to remember relegation battles. My 10-year-old is going to remember relegation battles and achieving nothing. You can see how going through the generations this football club has declined. It's astounding. It's astounding. You know, there was a statistic the other day that before the Premier League, Everton were the second or top of the league table charts before the Premier League. I mean, that speaks volumes for where we are now. We've been surpassed by everyone. Sorry, the team that was above us was Liverpool, sorry. But we've been surpassed by everyone else. Man United, Man City, Chelsea. They haven't got as many league titles, but they've won more in recent history. You know, you've got league titles for Blackburn, for Leicester, got one for Liverpool. You've got these teams winning FA Cups, Swansea, Birmingham City winning Carabao Cups. And you've got Everton that have achieved nothing. And we're sitting there with a board that tell us we've got good times and we've had good times. They're a joke. They're a joke, and I can literally sit here and overanalyse every single aspect of what I expect this game to be like, and I can come here and give you the best fan channel content discussion points in the world, but none of it matters on Sunday. You know, I've seen some right shit on social media this week regarding content from other channels and podcasts and all sorts of things, and I sat there and I just thought, not this week. I haven't had the brass to do a video. I have not had the brass to do a video. If I'm being completely honest, I don't even want to do this. I don't even want to record this video and put it out, because this club it's turgid. You know, and even if we stay up, I have no faith on it being corrected while there's people in the board that will still be there. It's pain. It's being scared. You know, people will say, my wife will say it, that football is just a game, and it absolutely is just a game. I read an article or a piece on one of the Facebook Everton pages, and it basically said that he'd gone the game, but the day before, I think his mum had complained of like pains or something, but she said to him, "Go the game, you know, you'll enjoy it, some blah blah blah." So he goes the game, and on the Monday she passed away, and we'd lost that game, and he was depressed and sulky. And on the Monday, his mum passed away. So last day of her life, he was moody and sulky. So I refuse to put too much emotion into it. I refuse. But the scared, the pain, the anger, the emotion is absolutely flowing through me. But I refuse to show it. I refuse to show it. I'm scared. I'm worried. But Everton have to win that game on Sunday. They have to. Because if they don't, I think you're going to have serious ramifications, not just on that club, not just in terms of the finances, but I think you're going to have some serious problems with his fan base, because I am worried that we are not used to this. 69 years, I think it is, being a top flight side with the occasional relegation battle. It can't happen again. It can't happen again. So yeah, that's all I've got. My score prediction's 2-2. If that's enough to keep us up, great. If it's not, I'll see you in the Championship. Peace.